Really talk about what I believe in aside from just spirituality. But I just gotta talk to the old man about how something has just scared the shit out of him recently. And my only conclusion is Skylar, my deceased sister that died about a month and a half ago. Just because I've been hearing her moan still, just I don't fucking know why. I thought that was me because a lot of things that happen to me only happen to me, so it's hard to talk to other people when they're like, "You're fucking crazy." Nah, bitch, my fucking view of vision is just a little bit better than yours. And same with auditory. Like, you're gonna call me crazy, but it's because you don't want to admit that I'm fucking special. And I don't just mean special ed. Back to the point. So old man was just telling me about how a figure scared the fucking shit out of him. And so apparently from like head high, it was in his face and it did like twice tonight. And like, I've always felt like energies are wrong and off and weird, but I don't ever have anybody to talk to about. So I just like leave it to myself. I'm like, yeah, as long as it's not hurting anybody, killing anybody, I don't give a fuck. But my sister, get part two. The problem with speaking to my sister, because she's Down syndrome. And if you don't know anything about Down syndrome, they have speech impediments that make it a little bit harder for them to speak sometimes. On top of the fact that my sister isn't only Down syndrome, she also had a larger tongue. So if I remember correctly, in like 2017, 2015, we ended up getting her tongue shaved down. That way she was able to speak words better. But yet again, nobody stops and works on her with her English. Even I don't. Which, yeah, I guess that can be a little bit, oh, that's your fault, blah, this, blah, that. But it's not my job to do anything I don't fucking want to do, and I do the things I want to do. So when I'm being nice to you guys, you should be happy, because I could also be being a dick to you guys, but I don't. Back to the fucking point. She does whatever fuck she wants, so I figure if she wants to learn more shit, she will. Or if I ever have the time to, I fucking will. Back to the fucking point. I swear, her and I have the exact same connection when it comes to spirituality, but I also believe that those that are mentally disabled and handicapped tend to have a little bit of a more open veil to it because they're not force fed that ghosts don't exist. Force fed throughout the years about Santa Claus and saying, oh, Santa Claus doesn't exist, or like they're told about Santa Claus. But typically, you don't go up to your mentally retarded sibling and say, Santa Claus doesn't exist. Or at least I fucking don't. I don't know about you. Where the fuck these sprinklers at? I ain't trying to get wet. I can hear the bitches. Hope it's crossed the road. That's fun. So, like, I know that she sees things, but her and I having a conversation, it's going to take a lot of patience, for one. And two, there's really no space for me to have the conversation with her. So I don't ever really bother her with it. But, like, I told my dad, I'm assuming it's Skylar, but, like, that's not the first ever time I've ever had any encounters with shadow spirits. I deal with them all the fucking time. I swear I've had to get to hell at my fucking bed at one point in time. And that was because of my ex. It's been something I've dealt with literally ever since I came to this country. I used to fucking hear voices calling my name. I used to fucking see things drop. My doors used to fly open. Like, the shit was crazy. The funny part about it is he didn't even tell me what time it happened, but currently as I'm recording these, it's 2:40 a.m. So somebody else is walking. That's a little bit different. Whatever. It was 2:40 a.m. So I'm thinking definitely it happened before 3 o'clock. But I just thought, like, it was a little bit different. Like, typically they fuck with me, nobody else, but hey, like, it happens how I do it. Like, I ain't really worried about it. Like, I just told him just to, like, make him not feel too worried about it. Like, I don't really think he's all that worried about it, but I told him I'm thinking it's probably Skylar's spirit just because she was the most recent one that passed away. But at the same time, I don't fucking know. There could have been other Hey, have a nice night, sir. But thank you, man. But there could be other spirits that might have died in that apartment or some shit like that. So I'm just like, hopefully it's Skylar. I would hope, but, like, I don't fucking know. That's actually kind of smart. Dude's got a speaker playing while he's walking. I don't know where he's coming from. Don't know where he's... Like, he came from, like, over in that region area. Like, I don't know really where he came from, where the fuck he's going, but, like, I'm doing this because I'm fucking up. And there's many things I could be doing while I'm awake. It's just... I was playing my phone. Now I want to go for a fucking walk until either I get bored enough to go back to sleep, until I find something fun to do, or whatever. It's just... Y'all ain't gotta believe in the shit that I do, but eventually you will. Because it's the fucking truth. I don't believe in the bullshit. That's why people get mad at me when they try to tell me things. I'm like, I don't feel like that. Because when you lie to me, you're essentially trying to lie to yourself, and you can't lie to yourself because I'm listening not only vocally, but I'm listening to energies. I'm remembering patterns. If I don't really know you, I do believe you. If you end up not doing what the hell you said, now I'm learning not to believe you and trust you throughout the process of learning you. That's on you, though. I didn't want to say this because that sounds a little bit morbid. I don't really want him to think about that, even though he's probably thinking about. But they're both elderly, my parents. He's more cognitively there than her, I would say, personally. She can walk a lot better and faster for some fucking reason. I don't know. But back to the point. Death. I'm thinking, on top of the mentally disabled have an easier veil when it comes to supernatural due to the fact that they're not force-fed the shit that those that are cognitively there are fed. People are closer to death because they're losing their minds a little bit more. The veil also releases a little bit more. So I'm hoping it's not because of death, but that was also my second thought, or like my third thought. Like, as soon as I start having conversations about shit, when I tell you guys there are many things that are in my head, but I'm trying to think of what's going to gain clearance in what I'm trying to say and understanding without making people upset. And there's many ways I could have put it, but like Skylar's entity is that I could have put it. Like, I didn't see the thing myself personally, like, and it's hard for me to say if I've seen it or not because I see shadows in my fucking room all the time. There's always things moving around. Like, the reason why I am the way that I am is because of the environment that I grew up in, because I have to be the way that I am because, well, you could tell me to play by your rules, but your rules don't work for me and my rules don't work for you. So, like, how the fuck am I going to play by your rules when I don't even know your rules? Back to the point. So, I explained it to him in the best of ways that I figured would not only make me feel better, make him feel better. And it seems less nefarious because, like I said, it could be Sky's entity. It could be because he's so close to the veil of death that he's seeing maybe his spirits. I call them shadow beings to him because that's essentially what they fucking are. But also my sister Amy talks to something called Lala or Nasi. And I'm like, it could be that too. But like him and I and the whole entire age and spirituality disconnection just take too long to explain it. So it's just like, maybe it was Skylar. It's simpler that way. The only way I can figure out how to explain it is basically like, I have special lenses, special glasses, kind of like, if you guys ever remembered when you guys did that high school thing where they allowed you to put on DUI glasses where you felt like you're drunk, or high glasses. For the record, the high glasses was fucked up and stupid. Because I've been high for years and it never looked like that. Like when I get super stupid high, but like, I'm still sassy with the shit. That's the point. So that's how I think of the way that certain people can see things that other people can't, because I got different lenses. My prescriptions are different. Basically like having darker tinted sunglasses, transition lenses and stuff like that, but not many people want to put that transit of information into that point because like it all connects. It's just how, and it's just for the fact that they switch out the words that they want to use. So we're just like, oh, I don't get it. Oh, because we use the word that makes it seem like it doesn't connect, but everything does. In a sense, it's just, do you know enough to be able to connect it? So I just hope it was like Skylar's spirit and nothing horrible. What I'm trying to get to was so many thoughts in the head. Sometimes when I turn off the lights in my room, and it's fucked up because my room doesn't really have any lights, but like when I turn off my TV and when I turn off my phone, and this has not always been for my room in general, it's just wherever the fuck I've been, the dark has never really been the dark, and I'll see shadows move, and it's just like, even when I was in foster care, I don't know how to fucking explain this. When I was in foster care in 2016, I was staying with the family called, I'm gonna call them the Apples. Like, I'm even friends with them on Facebook, but I was staying with the Apples, and I was sleeping underneath the son's bed. I shit you not, we're getting ready for bed, lights turn off, and I was looking towards the closet, and I saw these tall fucking figures, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Which is probably the main reason why I was terrified of the dark when I was younger, but now I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I just don't like it dark because I'm watching something, but at the same time, like, I'll turn off the fucking lights, I'll even go underneath my fucking covers, I don't give a shit. It's like, I don't really know how to explain it I don't know how to explain it any clearer for you guys to grasp what I'm saying. It's if you know, kind of like certain slang words, certain terminologies, like I can explain it to you, but like, if I gotta explain it to you, either you need to redo your studying, or you're probably somebody I shouldn't be speaking to about this. So it's like clearance levels. It's a need to know basis, and I guess you don't need to know. But I've tried to inform you guys to the best of my abilities I could, and the things that I've dealt with, the thing that just literally went on. I'm just like, I wasn't trying to make him worry because he sounded so, I wasn't going to say demon or anything like that, but I did say spirit. Like, I don't think it's a demon. Yeah, somebody might have a demon to the house, but like, pretty sure somebody has a succubus, and that's disgusting. And it's annoying. But like, aside from that, like, it's something I've been dealing with forever. I'm starting to think about a lot of things now as if it meant harm, it's going to harm, it's not going to wait. And I've gotten way more, okay, I can't necessarily say that. I will admit there are certain instances where I'll wake up And I'm pretty good about examining my body. There are some days that I will wake up and I am very, oh, fuck, could you be that K? A couple things, I guess, now. There are some days that I wake up and I'm not quite sure where this new cut and or bruise came from, which is why I have a theory that I don't actually go to sleep when I go to sleep. I actually end up getting some cameras off this new thing called Temu, which is basically like Amazon, but better. And I got some cameras off them. I just haven't gotten them set up because of the whole entire fiasco I'm going on with in my current life. I'm just like, I should be cleaning. I should be doing more storage unit trips. I should paralyze and just play a bunch of video games and just disassociate until the countdown 5 days and just then do everything. But back to the point. So I want to figure out what happens to me when I go to sleep, but also fucking marking. And there's probably a couple markings on my fucking walls. I have no idea what the fuck they came from and how. And I don't know if it's as clear as it is through my lenses for you guys to see it. I tried taking a photo off of one of my phones, but at the same time, it's just like, maybe it's just me. Like I told you guys earlier in the spiel, my lenses and your lenses are different prescriptions. I can't guarantee you'll be able to see it. But when I enter into my room on the fucking left wall, I have no idea why, but since we moved there has been this K, or at least for a long time I fucking can remember. We've been here for about 2.5 years. And it's like, what the fuck? Where'd it come from? I didn't draw it. And the fucked up part is, it's a faint K. It's not like somebody drew it physically, but like you can see like as if like a ghost drew it or some shit. I say it like that because it's not in pen, it's not in marker, it's in nothing, but like you can see it's there. So it's not nothing because you can see it. So I'm like, what the fuck is it? Because I can see it's a K. Big back wall, there's like some scribbles on it. I'm just like, no security deposit. Because I don't even think if I clean the wall, it's going to be able to fix the K. But the scribbles, yet again, I didn't do it. Don't know how it fucking showed up. I personally don't believe I fall asleep. Like, I know I have issues sleeping. I have a shitty sleeping schedule. Like, it's the main reason why I hate school and sucked at school is because most of the nights I was fucking up till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, get a little nappy nap, and I'd go to school. I think it's because of how much energy it takes to socialize and control myself and not be myself when it came to socializing with people. So when I got home, it was easy for me to crash, but I'm not supposed to be crashing because I'm supposed to have school. So like now as an adult, it's just, work isn't consistent enough for me to actually be having to go to bed early enough for me to give a shit. So I just do whatever the fuck I want. Huh. Apparently it takes up more energy than I assumed. I guess I got like 2 or 3 good ones in me to do that. I have an idea. So, if the world was really made to help you and to help us all thrive and to be better people, those that have like fucking Musk money, Bezos money wouldn't exist. Due to the fact with my idea, the world would be implemented with after you make X amount of money, there's going to be a fund started for community help. Regardless if you want to or not, because remember how you had to be forced to be whatever the fuck you are. Nice, kind, considerate, compassionate, patient, I don't fuck. But it seems like people are less likely to do things out of their own fruition. They have to be coasted into it, manipulated into it, whatever gets them to do it. So why not make it a rule and or law for every $2 million you make, $1 million has to go back into a community, into a family, into the environment of some sorts. Instead, you can spend your money however you want to, even if it destroys the planet, because that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. And it's the little people's fault. Okay, I'll just stop breathing. Hey, y'all remember that video of me doing push-ups in the middle of the concrete, in the middle of the night? Well, you wanna know where the fuck I was? Because I remember exactly where I was due to the fact that I forgot something very important to my lifestyle. I was in this area. You know what the funny part is? It's about 12 hours past that time because I did about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the morning because it was AM, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now it's actually 3 o'clock in the afternoon now as I'm going over to the Bradleys. And I was literally looking for this, and the problem with me is I know typically where I put my shit because I'm a ditz. I try to keep certain things up high, like something small, just so I don't lose it forever. And if I lose it forever, it's because I misplaced anywhere between the car or where the fuck I was traveling. Now, I did flop my room. I looked everywhere high. I'm just like, it's the last thing you did. And I hate things in my pockets when I do push-ups, so I know I took this out of my pocket. I'm like, did I grab it? Well, yeah, of course I grabbed. I didn't grab it, but nobody else did either. And I was thinking, is this a nice enough day that so many people are walking, somebody's gonna grab it? Like, from my statistical gatherings of the things I've been able to see while I was a mover, in Caucasian areas, you'll know the neighborhood's nice and you'll know the day's a really nice day. When you see Caucasian people walking their dogs, just walking everywhere. And you know it's especially safe when you see females, because females can be walking just anywhere. And then two, when it's a minority community, at least a well-made community like my community, I typically see more kids out playing basketball, just kids in general. And you can see the basketball hoops either on the sidewalks or in the middle of the street. That just really all depends on the area that you're in. And like here, I was like, I woke up and looked, I'm like, kind of seems nice, but is it like everybody walking nice, or it's just like nice enough people just look at it? But it's also Sunday, so I also know that there's no traffic in general. Just for all the years that I've worked manual labor, just been working on Sunday. I'm like, yeah, best day riding my bike across town. Less traffic. The joys of being blessed and cursed. Like, there are a lot of things I do lose, but I'm just glad this was a misplacement. There's seen a loss in misplacement as I found a misplacement. I typically don't find things I lose.